Oh, you do have you have Ancona is like one of your second biggest city.
Well, look at it and you'll find out why.
Yeah, the Die City.
The answer might surprise you.
Maybe I'll get dyes, he says, almost certainly going to get earthenwares. War never changes the results of what fucking shit you get.
War changes, but not in a positive way. You're dead. Okay. So far, my biggest enemies have been the Macedonians' allies, obviously.
They're little city states. Ooh, that sweet harbor bonus for fucking Carthage. Oh man. How could they put that in the game? Don't they care about balance? Oh, harbors, man, it's so good.
The ship starting experience did like, holy man. Man, oh man.
Mm-mm-mm.
Man, whoever did that, he must have had a good day at the office.
Oh, I better not make it 20%, then it'd be too powerful.
You make it fucking 100, that wouldn't matter, but
Pretty much. I've crossed over to the other side of the Rhine, Flarn.
oh man, you're such a Caesar, man.
Excellent condition.
I think the AI has decided to become suicidal and just charge my stacks no matter what's how big and strong. Although, oh no man, I was gonna say I thought I lost 19,000 troops during it, but did not actually.
This loyalty of consort is making me lose a lot of the thing. Why the fuck is she disloyal even? Not parent of primary heir? Well, that's your fault, you old bitch.
Should have thought of that when he didn't let me.
Wee, family. Well, I can actually fix this. No, I can't actually. Damn, what the hell is that guy? How is that guy so fucking good? I have a guy that's like 14, 10, 10, 8. But he's like quite old. I can't like adopt my wife's son for some reason. Who the fuck can you even adopt? Like, what is the limitation?
I don't know, because I've not been able to adopt people either.
Sorry for that.
No idea why these guys are beating me, but hey, life is not fair.
She's my concert was disloyal. I fucking just bought her some houses. Bitches love houses.
The fucking concert is just like, how can I make you happy, dear? Oh, there's no way you can make me ever happy again. I brought you like 50 mountain cabins and shit like that. You just hold tight, honey. We're gonna get you happy. Happiness.
It's like the guy's like, we could either go to a marriage counselor or I could buy you fucking 10 luxury homes. You decide.
Oh, I stole all the Macedonian slaves. Nice. And they decided to have a good old-fashioned last stand as well. Pretty good.
Shit, earthenware.
Fucking why did you jinx me, Kyle?
Do I just want to fucking re-roll? I don't think that's effective. Like, I think that's level of micro revolves around that is stupid.
And if you want to re-roll, you gotta like demolish the city, wait some years, and then come back and try.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'll just let my bad luck exist. Why is this region starving? Well, you see, this region is starving because we don't have this thing called population capacity. Why don't we have the population capacity, Daddy? Well, I don't know about that, but we can't fix this problem because Billy here owns 10 slaves and won't let us move the starving one to like a place that doesn't have food. He'd rather see him slowly starve over the course of 10 years or whatever than
Why is Billy a fascist, Dad?
It's ancient times, Jimmy. We're all fascists.
Gain 3 stability. Wow, that's a good deal.
Oh, do I fucking gamble, Pilarn? Do I fucking roll that dice? Yes, of course I do. Why the fuck wouldn't I not?
That Found City cost is coming in really helpful right now.
It is. Like, I mean, it is such a
I
good
like,
thing.
yeah, it's no fucking joke. It's pretty good for this, but still. Because of fucking tech issues, and I like put tech issues in like whatever quotation. What? Oh man, they fucking like demoted Athens to like cell. Like I gotta like
Oh
mobilize my
no.
whole army if I wanna attack these guys.
They fucking were like, fuck that city, or we're gonna mine it for gold.
Yeah. Oh, it still produces. Yeah, it still produces. Well, it does produce gold to be normally, so. Because to represent fucking silver mines or something like that. Which I don't know if existed here, but.
I don't know.
It says I will lose, but then I'll just win, and I'm just not sure what the hell the game is on about.
No idea.
Game is like, you'll lose this fucking battle if you dare, kiddo, and I'm like, well, it's like 2-1, and I even have a tech advantage, and my army is pretty baller, so. Like, what are you on about?
Hey, one nation. One Reich. Oh fuck, the percentage of citizens in my empire has actually gone down. The total amount, flat amount hasn't, but the percentage has.
Become more civilized, but we're not without being more civilized.
My economic reforms is the only real way I can, or well, my widespread fucking like westernization slash citizen city building. Like I'm kind of like making it so that every province has a city, which I'm sure you don't have to do because you already live that reality.
I think I've demolished more cities than I've actually like built.
So, right.
Like I don't know, like in my mind, Ancona is a good example. I just don't want any other cities in that province because I just
Right.
want everyone to be producing my dies.
Duh.
Die, motherfucker. man, someone's trying to assassinate my dude.
Are you fucking protecting the city-state of Sibalae or whatever the fuck?
That's my vassal.
Oh wow.
Like I had to take them to get to another province that was
Right.
part of Illyria, and then I released them. Yeah, like what part did I? Oh yeah, right, I remember how it went. I mean, I could cancel the client state thing with them, but like,
Well, unless you, like if you need them, then by all means.
it's more like I just held on to them because why not?
They're like a part of my conquer Pannonia goal, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I've already let them be, but like, they're still in my ward.
Because aside from that, we've been pretty good about sticking to like regions.
Well, that's how that's how I play basically. So.
Well, the missions tend to encourage that now, which is good.
Yeah. Holy shit, Kyle! You won't believe what just happened.
What?
It's real. It's not a fucking bluff. You can get it.
We'll get a dictatorship.
No, papyrus.
Oh wow. Fucking, I'd sooner believe you succeeded in getting the dictatorship than getting them papyrus.
So yeah, the game that I don't know how I feel about the fact that you can actually just get papyrus up north like this.
I think it is like, because of how fucking hard it is, I think it like does make some sense. I do like how just if you can westernize, right, you should be able to get some fucking resources that are associated with that. Because I mean, like the fact that like the secrets of paper, you know, like are tied to a region. If you accept that they're tied to a region and not tied to like a government or a technology, then you have to make it so that you can move that somewhere, because it doesn't really make any sense otherwise. Fuck more earthenwares. My life in earthenwares. I'm not a big I'm not a big fan of like region locking resources that in real life are not region locked, if you know what I mean.
Well, I guess that's the idea behind you can import them. But still, yeah, I completely agree with your sentiment there.
It just doesn't make any fucking sense, you know. Like if I desperately like amber, only in certain regions, you know. Gems only in certain regions. I understand. Papyrus, you have to produce it. It's produced from fucking wood. I mean, you can fucking steal that technique and produce it anywhere. Glass, you can produce it anywhere. Like, there's no limitation with that.
I'm sure they will like add like at some point like an ability to change it, like, or they might not, depending on, because they have added like an ability to change tier. through our fucking bingo game.
Yeah.
Bingo bongo.
You mean the best way to gain earthenwares?
Yeah. Okay, merchant army.
Alright, Frisia. Fucking, are you feeling lucky?
It's the luck of the draw, Frisia, and you just happen to have some stuff that we in the business need.
Or maybe, potentially. You have a 7% chance of having stuff.
I feel like I'm just hiring subcontractors when I'm like making these armies. It's like they are just automated for me. And I'm just like, okay, well, try to be useful, guys. And make sure you counter those Greekies. Oh wow. Okay, you're only willing to give me like not even 3 territory. Well, it's a shame for your citizens, Macedon.
Dies! Yay! A non-shit thing, Polarin. Can you fucking believe it?
Yay. Well, since you ask, I can believe it, but I choose not to. I got my
My subjects have been unruly, but they've been fine under heavy taxation for all this time, so... Truly, very unruly.
yes. I kind of just realized like all my cities have gotten a free refill of slaves from Macedon.
Excellent.
By the way, if you need dyes, I got them for days. For dyes.
Yeah, no, I got the 2 ones I needed for my capital bonus so far, and I haven't gotten to the point where I'm fucking doing the trade routes everywhere, or I have a metropolis in every fucking thing or whatever. Yeah, we haven't reached that level of bananas yet. How about we do the borders along the Danube? Because unfortunately the regions don't. Like the Muasia region is a bit of a fuck, isn't it?
Oh, the Moes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Come on, guys. You have one job. Oh my god. Apparently, if you conquer Athens, you get like for 10 years 7.5 research points. Weird.
Yeah. Like there's like a whole bunch of little things like that. Like I believe like that's why as like the Seleucids I was like fucking ginormous, and then I sacked Jerusalem because it would give me some sort of weird fucking bonus.
Yeah.
And you know it was like Jerusalem was at the time like a city of like I don't know like 16 people or something. They'd seen quite a bit of wars, but they would give me like 24,000 money. Well, Tylos apparently has fucking 9,000 money in the bank.
Well, it's a shame you can't get to him.
Yeah. Jamie, you can't do anything with somebody's money in the bank. I almost have the same amount of people as India. Or Mario. Oh man, fucking the Seleucids is gonna get split in two.
And Moria's done okay for themselves, I suppose. Not collapse, the greatest of criteria.
Yeah. There was a period of time where the Seleucids would just always, they would fucking just always turn into like the fucking feuding, like Sengoku era of Persia/Iran.
Yeah. Now it's more like Egypt and stuff that does it.
Earthenwares, hooray! It's like that SpongeBob thing where it's like eels and snakes or whatever the fuck. Or no, it was like escalators and eels or whatever the fuck that game was.
Snakes and ladder?
Yeah, well they have their like own version of that. Where there was like this fucking episode where they're playing snakes and ladders or escalators and eels.
To avoid copyrights?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I don't know when snakes and ladders was invented, and what sick fuck invented it.
Like, did you call him a sick fuck? Like, you know, like, fucking all he did was just, like, invent the game. It's like, oh, fucking bastard.
Sick fuck. What kind of fucked up house does he live in where it's nothing but snakes and ladders? We based it off of like a business that was like nearby his house where it was a man who sold ladders and snakes.
By the way, I got some papyrus you can buy if you need it.
Oh my god.
Or is that like, you know, admitting defeat, buying it from me?
No, absolutely not. Even if it was somehow admitting defeat, like, I wouldn't give a shit. Do you have like more than one papyrus?
I'm still building up the thing. Like he's only making 4, right?
Right.
And the game is hard at work converting them into freemen. I'm like, no.
My AI guys are like fucking up the war against those little guys. Mainly because like what I didn't realize is like all the fucking generals of my armies like that were automated have died, so it's just been like generalless armies fighting.
Oh right, yeah, because you're not like I have no messages on the top bar of my thing right now, just for reference.
Oof. What a time to be alive.
Right, I was supposed to. Yeah, okay, I'm already. So if you get a mission you don't want to do, you just gotta like
Abandon it.
no, but like I have 2 options that I don't want to take. Either of them.
Right.
I just gotta take it and abandon them, or
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because what is it, picking a side or something, or what?
one of them is like growing Italia, and the other one is like the matter of rate. Yeah.
Oh yeah, then you could take one and just like abandon it, and then it'll spawn a new one at the cost of 5 stability.
Right. Okay, well I can't actually, like I'm quite unstable right now, so I need to chill.
The fucking prove legitimacy thing, like Jesus Christ, I keep forgetting to do it, but you need to constantly be doing it.
Yeah, the game does, like, that's one thing I don't have to worry about, is like how good my dudes are, because they're pretty much always gonna be like the same type.
You don't have to worry about legitimacy. Because your government's already illegitimate.
Yep. Must be shitty to live in Rome, and then one day, like, you just see like 50,000 people just move in, and like all erect houses right where you live, and you're like, well, I guess my like outskirts, my outskirts villa is now fucking downtown.
Yeah. Finally, your capital is becoming respectable in the eyes of, I guess, the metagame. I could have fucking boosted my capital to like fucking ridiculous degrees, and I might still, but it's just such a ball ache.
Yeah, I'm having to like import people from Magna Graecia, which is getting depopulated. Basically,
Operation Clean Up Our Borders.
oh, whoops, Mastodon, I'm at war with you again. Oh, well, that's a shame for one of us. If you're getting brothel stomped by the player, don't guarantee people.
Oh yeah. That's the thing in EU4 as well that you could do, is you could just fucking beat the shit out of somebody, and then if they happen to have like a guarantee on somebody, you could just declare war on that person and we'll fight them all over again.
Yeah. Can I buy your earthenware?
Absolutely. How much fucking surplus did I have? I guess you can't see, you can only see the
not
provinces.
super much, but like I could import from more provinces. Like that's like the only thing I could see.
Yeah.
So judging by that metric, not many, but like yeah, there are quite a few provinces with it. So also, I love my fucking color and the Macedonian color. It's just so similar. I can't even.
Really? I mean,
Oh.
it's not.
I'm actually on the high saturation map mode. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I am.
You're purple, he's blue.
I don't know. It's easier if I was red and he was blue.
I guess. Because, can you, like, what is, Istros? Like, can you tell that apart with, your country?
Istros?
Istros, effectively the guys that are in Trace
What do you mean, like tell them apart from my country?
in terms of color.
Well, one he's like red, and I'm
Yeah.
Not red.
Just wondering how your like fucking blindness works.
I wonder sometimes myself. It's a weird thing because like I must be like some sort of shade blind as well, like not just
Well, I think it's because they have the same intensity, right? Like as in like the intensity of, as in like a graphic design intensity. However, Etruria just has a little bit more red in the color mixer than Macedon does.
Yeah, I can see that. It's just, like when I do like a little glance at it, it's like sort of a bit hard to tell them apart. Like I'm not like I guess it's kind of hard. But, like if you look like very close to the border with the mountains and such, which city is them in mind? Like I was just like, okay, well, need to just select the right province because I actually like fucked that up in the peace deal, and now they control like 2 cities
Right.
in Thessaly. That's an example.
Yeah, no, to me their colors are not at all similar, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say they're like very similar. It's just they're on the same part of the color line. If you know what I mean.
Even that, yes, but like they would be quite far apart in terms of like color swathes or whatever. Like they're like as far apart. Like this is like kind of this is very like fucking pointless debate, but they're like as far apart from like Macedon and Croatia, right about. Like Macedon and Croatia are about as far apart as Macedon and your color in terms of difference to me.
Croatia, where is that?
Uh, Near Egypt. And I can tell you can see those colors really well because it's blue. So pretty much that's the level of difference that Macedon and your color, Etruria's color have for me.
Do you mean like the guys on the coast or?
Yeah, yeah. No, Cyrenacia, right? Cyrenacia?
Yeah, well, yeah, west of Egypt, I guess.
Yeah.
That and which other color?
That and Macedon's color are about as far apart as Macedon and your color are for me, if you know what I mean.
Alright, yeah.
If it was like a sliding scale with Cyrenacia on one end and you on the other end, Macedon would be in the middle for me.
Yeah, because in my world, it's not as different. Because like that's like you say, it's a bluish color. So, what's your favorite color? It's blue. Oh, how nice! So it's because you're a boy. No, it's because I can fucking see it.
It's because it's the slowest, or it's like the medium speed of light, and fucking I don't want to go. Actually, it might be the slowest speed of light. Blue.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like the narrowest band. Well, the slowest speed, like I don't know what the fuck that means.
The slowest frequency. Like a visual light, I should say.
Yeah, that's the narrowest band. Yeah, it's like red. It's like long wavelength. It's too fast for me, bro. It's too fast. Okay, so Tech 9 is like the that's the current tech level we're supposed to be at.
Right. I think I'm still on 2.
Crete is on 12, just for a example of someone who's a bit ahead.
Yeah. Blue and apparently purple becomes like the
Because ultraviolet, you know.
yeah. Yeah, red is the longest wavelength, I guess. Blue is the narrowest wavelength.
It's real simple shit if you paid attention in class.
I did, and then I forget it all over again, like every student does. It's like, alright, Polarin, what kinds of, like, fucking radioactive decay are there?
As alpha decay, which is like a helium nuclei, which is like the core of helium. We have beta decay, which is like an electron.
Yep.
So I'm doing well so far.
Yep.
And then you have omega particles, which are like particles emitted from beta males.
Fuck, from beta cucks.
Beta cucks.
No, you're missing out gamma radiation, gamma decay.
Well, omega radiation is much more powerful, much higher energy, because, it's a narrow wavelength. Actually, it's like, what decides when, like, because it is just like it's the frequency, I know, but like, surely you get radiation that is just, normal light as well, which is, I realize when I say it, it's like obvious, but like,
yeah, like a photon.
You don't see like
a photon is like you can radiate a photon, yeah.
Yeah, but like, how does like
That's
is that
radiation.
how the dark shit works, or is that something else?
It has to be. It has to be how glow in the dark shit works, because that's
Yeah,
how
like,
the sun works.
No, well, the sun doesn't work because of that.
No,
like,
it's the fact that the core fact is that it releases photons. Like, that's the fact of it, is that it releases photons. And in order to release photons, it is releasing photons, is the thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't change the, like, what the fuck you call it, like, the core number or whatever the hell. It's like, there's the K chains. So what the hell does it do then?
K is when, like, a, fucking, oh my god, what is it? It's when, like, an electron enters the nucleus or the neuron and becomes like a neuron, or well, it's no, actually that's a wait, no, it's when because that's when you also get like pretty much like the K chains or whatever the fuck is when I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is when an electron and a proton combine to form like an additional neuron, and then you get like it becomes a different element, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, this is a proton.
Yeah.
Do they have to love each other very much, though, for it to happen?
They do have to love each other very much.
Alright.
And it doesn't happen very often, and it doesn't happen always, which is like, these are all questions that I asked when I was studying that, but then, like, obviously, you just forget, fuck it. It's so pointless to learn all this stuff in detail, which is the real sad part, because it's all interesting, but if you don't ever do anything with it, it's pointless, to like an extreme degree.
Yeah. A conquest of Sparta. Holy shit.
Fuck, why did you move off of it, you stupid fuck? We had it at 42%. You were the chosen one, Anakin.
Chosion one.
Oh yeah, you also missed out X-rays, which I also...
It's no, that's just gamma radiation. Well,
Are gamma rays and X-rays the same? Hey, well, they're the
it's a
same
different
type. They're...
frequency. There's only like 3 decay types, I think.
You have alpha, gamma, and beta radiation. And then you also have, like, cause fucking, oh my god. Here, let's, gotta look this up, because otherwise I'm,
Oh, apparently there's a lot of shits. They have cluster decay.
beta radiation is light, short-range particle, and is an ejected electron. Blah 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 blah. Alpha radiation is hydrogen radiation. Yeah. And gamma rays or X-rays, hey, they're the same thing. Are very penetrating radiation, blah blah blah. Yeah, they're photons, so it's like they're just photons at a different energy level, as you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess those glow-in-the-dark things must radiate harmless, radiate light at a harmless frequency. Or harmless speed. Or energy, or however you want to say it.
Oh no, I became the fucking Curie controller, aka the Olympics controller.
Now you get to decide. Hey man, the Curie controller in EU4 is actually really strong.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
It's 20% advisor cost reduction, 20% AE reduction. I think it's like you get 5 yearly papal influence. You also get 1 more diplomat, which is really ridiculously good, and you also get less prestige decay, if I remember all the bonuses off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's very strong.
And excommunication wars, which are also funny, because they're just conquest wars, but with less AE.
It's probably like, you know, it becomes the strongest religion if you can like have that all the time, but you can't
100%.
have it all the time.
Oh, you absolutely can't. You can't have it like 99% of the time. And
Well, I mean, like,
that's when
you know,
you really have to, like, if you're in Italy or somewhere where like the Reformation doesn't really hit, you got to make sure the fucking Reformation gets as much like progress as possible, so that pretty much the whole country or the whole of Europe becomes Protestant. And if you are literally the only country, aside from the papacy, to be Catholic, you pretty much always get Curia controller. And if you're obviously the papal state and you're the only country, you will always get Curia controller.
yeah. But like until you get that shit set up, you know, you are not super likely to get.
No, not really. No. But yeah, it's all like I always thought that was an interesting mechanic where if you're Catholic, you actually want like no other nations to also be Catholic.
Yeah, you want to freeform the Roman Empire, basically.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this in a very particular gay-ass way to minimize AE.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm moving pops around, so it's good. Let's pause for that.
time to send like an insult to Macedon. Oh, he's got like a one eye. That's pretty funny. Fucking insults. Insults throughout the world. Fuck, out of my diplomatic range. Or not. Insults or support rebels. That's like twice as efficient. Where's... Yeah, sure, I don't know where the fuck that other country was. I can tell you want pop-ups right now, so I'm gonna give you some pop-ups.
Where the fuck is that?
It's a Macedon region.
Oh, right. Thanks.
Oh fuck, I have to wait like every... Damn it. I was like, do I just leave it like, as a neutral? And I'm like, nah, that would be BM because I effectively just already beat them, you know?
Yeah.
Before... You ever heard the meme of fucking Darth Plagueis the Wise, who thought his family was scorned despite him having, like, him being the guy in charge?
Well, it's because, you know, the family expects kickback, and they're not gonna get it. So they're very sad about it. And then oh, right, okay. Me apologize.
You're like, we expect important functions. Babysit these fucking royal guards in, like, the provincial capital. Yay! You're the bestest. Okay, now you also have a border with the green guys, so you get to enjoy the green goblins.
Nice.
Oh, you fucking denied the proposal.
Oh, what? Sorry. I was moving, just moving my dudes around I'm not always looking at the top bar because like the game doesn't penalize me enough for not looking at it. I feel I don't have an obligation to.
Proposal coming your way.
I'm not even sure what I'm buying. Okay.
I presume it's land you want, because it's Macedon region.
Yeah. No.
And it kind of, it sort of marks the extent of how far south I'm going to go in that region, so... Yeah. Because, you know, the way fucking the most of your borders are.
I hope they get a fucking order geek, but they do have the person who uses the format year, day, month just to piss people off in his team. So I don't think our hopes are great right now.
Jesus.
Why the fuck do I have guys? Don't stand in the capital. Just go and attack the enemies.
So, yeah.
Holy shit! I literally have like 3 armies that are like just sitting in my capital. It's like chilling. It's like you guys could be useful elsewhere, to be honest. Like this Macedonian Pella does not have any more slaves left. It's been my 5th time here, at least.
Over 53% of my population is slaves.
Nice.
The economist says yes, the technocrat says no. Okay, 81 research. Yeah, my capital accounts for like 60% of my nation's research.
Okay, it's about a 5th for me, so.
Your capital produces more research, despite me having more citizens. It's just not fair.
Well, success breeds jealousy, what can I say?
Why is that? Why are your guys more educated?
I do have an
Pirates
academy.
and academy. Patronize scholars.
And I also have papyrus, I guess.
Oh yeah, I used to have papyrus, but then you stopped selling it to me. Offer to buy papyrus on the table. Thank you kindly. Debonia, right? Like, so effectively southern England, if you want to call them that. They are still savages.
No Tech Zero and so on.
Tech 1.
Oof.
Time to build a whole bunch of like provincial legations or whatever.
To culture convert, or
to culture convert and to just get people migrating.
oh yeah. Got another papyrus for you.
Oh, do I have really that? Rail too. Inserting papyrus interface.
Interfacing with papyrus. Wait, shit, I think I did it from the wrong one. Whatever. Give me vegetables in my capital.
Or give me death.
Oh, it's showing me. Oh, okay. You can actually see where everything is like imported from in your capital, and just yeah, all roads lead to Rome, and a lot from your capital, your neck of the woods.
Okay. Time to get the fucking Germania garrison. Because fucking they're coming across the Rhine. Fortunately, the Rhine like literally has like you can't just cross it on foot. It has like special crossing points.
Yeah, they updated that, which thank fuck they did.
Carthage is doing a decent job of well, decent job. They're very slowly taking Iberia.
Yeah, but like, you know,
Oh,
you know
what?
what?
I might have war with. Am I at war with Macedon? What? What?
Here you are.
How?
First rebellion against Macedon. Who rebelled against Macedon?
Oh, I guess I must have supported rebellion of these guys. Oh well. Well, that's a meme and a half. Because I did inspire disloyalty and all that sort of stuff against them.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, it worked. Who rebelled?
The guys to the north, I think.
Julia?
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
Quote, we must annex this region, consists of just really colonizing it, pretty much.
Yeah.
Actually more challenging than a triumph finish mission. Matter of Illyria, which I believe is in Spain. No, it isn't?
Lyria, no, that's,
No,
no.
that's you. Damn it. Increase food to develop local mining in Avaricum. Sure, why not? We'll do a shitty fucking internal development mission.
Yeah.
Or at least we'll see, and then maybe we'll give up.
Welcome to the Empire. You will no longer be pillaged and looted, but you will be part of my empire. So that sounds good to you. No further actions are required on your part.
Bread and circuses. course. What the fuck? What is this? Haricia, right. Fucking the AI is dragging me into some fucking wars, man.
Well, you know not to like trust the AI in these matters.
Pretty much.
The game shall be held. Or you get to go home if it's not. Did you guys have like a if the teacher is 15 minutes late rule at your school?
No, because it's never happened, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah.
You never had the teacher not show up?
Not unannounced.
Really?
Like,
Okay.
I mean, like, in, like, the shittier college that I went to, yeah.
Okay.
Here, not so much.
I remember the first day of English class, the teacher fell asleep at her desk.
Nice.
I remember it was like first time in 8th grade, like literally, I think, like our second
right.
class of the day of like the entire school. It's like the teacher was asleep.
Oh yeah, no, like, I went to, for my primary school, I went to a private school, so no. And then for my secondary school, the first part of it, I went to a private school as well, so no. It's, in those schools, they're very good. I realized because the college that I went to was public and fucking sucked dick. So,
Yeah.
well, they tried, but they weren't very good. Is the main thing.
Yeah, well, that teacher was not wasn't gonna didn't stay there for long. Let's put it like.
He was promoted to.
Yeah. Promoted to HR.
I didn't ask for this fucking war with Macedon.
Neither did they.
Oh, barbarians! They came from the mountains. They came from the fucking mountains. Get them.
You guys don't need to go home, automated armies. It's fine.
Every so often, the game finds it necessary that I get to see the little trader message.
Wait, what? Like in the middle of your screen, or?
Yeah, unruly subjects, trader, or whatever the fuck. Oh my god, the Macedonian AI won't even accept peace. Kill me now. Even though I should be able to colonize, it won't let me. Oh, it's just because this province is disloyal. It might be, but that's really lame. Oh, okay, it's because this region is like that. Okay, I see. Because I had one province of it, and that one province was disloyal. So it was like, that region is disloyal.
Yeah, that's what happened to me in the north when all this shit was undisloyal.
Oh, no. These fucking backwards innovations from Paradox, you know, the whole removing the map mode thing. So they're turning the frogs gay.
It's a conspiracy to make you question your sense of adaptiveness at making games. Oh yeah, these Athens still exist, but they're a theocratic republic now, so yeah.
I mean, you get a shit ton of like events that are like people come to the city when you're busy doing like one of them city things.
In the city. I'm actually like mostly capped on what's it called, like political influence now. Is that based on statesmanship as well? Or
Got political
is
influence.
yeah, or is that just loyalty?
It's just loyalty.
Right. Okay. All my guys are like 95 or above, so. How close am I to being a great power? Oh, I need like fucking 80 more cities then.
Yeah, man, you're fucking shit until you have like way more cities. There you know.
Well, I am like, you know, close-ish, but like, yeah.
Fucking, you're a nobody unless you have a fuck ton of cities, and don't forget.
I have 400, you know.
fucking abort rebel support, because I didn't realize that supporting rebels meant you fucking joined them in like the war. Like, fuck me. I thought it was just like you're giving them your political support, but fuck, I guess I should have known.
No, it isn't political support, you know.
And like I can't, they won't even accept white peace. Is like the worst part.
Damn, like a supply train costs 1.1 ducats to maintain now. Damn, it's like a very expensive unit apparently.
That feeling when you bribe all enemy mercenaries. Fucking fight this war for me, mercenaries. This is just my Vietnam right now. Like, fucking, I literally. Oh, there we go. The war ended the second I bought this fucking mercenaries.
Mm-hmm.
LOL.
So how's things going in your neck of the woods?
Pretty much just managing the interior.
My guys have decided to become fucking cowards or something. They're not doing what I'm asking them to. Pacifists, all of them.
Yeah, I mean these missions are pretty neat though. There are a lot of like just kind of faff tasks, like build mines to get more mining output and get more slaves. And it's pretty decent. I mean, especially if you're like smaller, it would matter a lot more. Like 12 slaves means nothing to me, but 12 slaves means quite a lot if you only have like a pop of like 100, or 200.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I don't think it should scale either. Like, it shouldn't get better the more you have.
Rapidly colonizing is so fiddly, you've no idea.
I have a feeling. I just have like a big ass stack of like people that are just like migrate.
Yeah, you and me both. One province at a time, just like 10 dudes. That's how you do it, but it's just very fiddly because of the way the menus are laid out.
Yeah.
Because it's like you have to double fucking back onto like a menu. Is the best way I could describe it.
And you also gotta like double check that you're moving the right pops to the right from the right province, so you're not like fucking moving back the pops you just move forward.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you can see where I'm colonizing, where my little fucking trail is going. Like I was going for those gems, but then I got fucking stopped because lol province happiness lol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is one of the like problems in this game is that unlike EU4, this game doesn't really have a late game or anything.
No.
So right now it's like we're both pretty fucking strong, and I'm pretty sure our strength like would increase about as much or as little, depending on how you want to look at it, from being either at war or at peace, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, because at peace I am just moving people around, right?
Yeah.
And I'm in a war that is just because of the way the fucking AI doesn't want to like have neat borders. I'm forced to just like do it really slowly. Oh, and also decided not to like go in and do what I want them to. The like, are you fucking cowards? Something like get in there. You're literally there to like siege shit down. You're not doing it. People want to like think of a kid. I have a mercenary company. How the fuck did I get mercenaries? Literally, how the fuck did I get mercenaries?
I don't know, did they defect to you in a war?
If it's a queue event, they might, but I wouldn't know otherwise. Man, I never win anything. Referencing the Olympics.
Like, what was it in Olympics? What was the reference?
Like, I never win anything.
I don't follow the Olympics, though. I don't know.
I mean, like, the Olympics happened in game, and I just didn't win it.
Right,
Like,
right. Like
there's a reference to the fact if you lose the Olympics, you don't win it.
right, yeah, whatever. I thought it was like, gonna be like some reference to like that's what some Olympic gold medalist winner said or something. Oh boy, this is the first thing I've won in my life.
I never win it.
That'd be pretty funny.
Well, they used to have like complete amateurs in the Olympics, so you know.
Well, that was kind of the point of it, and then it wasn't suddenly.
Yeah.
Career athletes, you know.
And they stopped. And they started inviting pros, and they ruined it.
Hey man, they need to add esports to the Olympics, and that'll be interesting.
They need to add like cancer treatment options to that answer as well.
It's like yeah, women's clothes shopping event.
Fuck. Competitive clothes shopping.
Competitive eating.
Well, that's more realistic, I guess.
Yeah. They actually did want to try and get competitive eating into the Olympics, and by they I mean like I think one guy that's like into competitive eating.
One guy that didn't know what the hell the Olympics was supposed to be about.
It's about family, and that's what's so great about it.
Yeah, when you're here, your family.
Fuck. Fuck. Just imagine Carrie Fisher in Star Wars. The Star Wars line is just like, when you're here, your family. Pass me the breadsticks.
Oh, Chewbacca. That's human meat, Chewbacca.
Oh no.
Alright, fucking Christ, guys. We're a giant ass empire. We can fucking give you guys jobs. Just stop fucking bothering me about it, okay?
Oh, yeah, that's one of the fucking things. It's like, in Star Wars, if fucking Chewbacca, like, ever, like, went to, I don't know, Earth or some planet, like, they would never be able to comprehend that he's an intelligent life form, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Except for the fact that he uses tools, but, like, his language is, like, retarded.
Hey man, maybe you have to, like, you know, talk to him like a dog and, you know, be very, very patient with his autism.
It's, fucking... Oh, the people should rejoice, or... 3,000 bucks. It's like, fucking... all, Wookiees have an IQ of 80.
They're all extremely into, like, rap or something like that.
A Wookiee, if left alone, will eat its own dung. Han had to toilet train Chewbacca. It's in the extended universe, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Only the Disney one, though.
The Mandalorian, you know, like, bonus episode.
Like, the concept is so retarded of, like, alright, so these are the Mandalorians, right? Their whole idea is that their whole civilization are all bounty hunters, or, like, majority are, like, these warrior code bounty hunters, which is so retarded, it hurts. Because they're not, like, a race, I don't think, they're just, like, a clan or something. Of, like, I don't know. They're like a government, I don't know, like they're fucking, it's really undefined what a Mandalorian is. It's just a guy in armor that hunts people.
Yeah, I didn't know the fucking bounty hunters wasn't their name.
They're all Mandalorians, Flarn, all of them.
All of them, fucking hell. What happens if you like start like bounty hunting without being a Mandalorian? Do you get like cease and desist?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get cease. You have to pay extortionate fines to the Mandalorian.
Gotta pay licensing.
It's because like they had, it's because they made, I think they made mention of the fact that he had Mandalorian armor, right?
Yeah.
Which is this like fantasy name armor, and then it's like, oh, it turns out all Mandalorians are bounty hunters. It's like, oh fuck. Well, well, I guess they couldn't have just fucking been a normal civilization that just produced like really good armor, you know?
No.
No. They only do bounty hunting. It's like how, you know, if you go to the Netherlands, everybody is like a tulip farmer.
A tulip farmer and like a specialized merchant, you know?
Specialized tulip merchant.
Nothing else is will suffice.
Fucking, I imagine that the Mandalorians, in order to like, you know, function as society, they have, because they're all like majority bounty hunters, so they have to just make, like, really be very liberal with what they describe as bounty hunting. So they're just going to the store. It's like, I'm hunting some bounty right now.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Oh, it's okay. I'm just bounty hunting these great deals. I've been hired by my mom.
Yeah. What's the con? Like they're born in that armor, so they're like, what's the contract? Like, I need you to get some milk from the supermarket. Dead or alive. I don't know, man. I think, like, Disney makes George Lucas look really smart in comparison.
I don't know, like, I don't even know who's responsible for Star Wars these days. I can't. It must be like a fucking committee, I guess.
Well, I guess it is a committee, but like Disney bought it for like a quintillion dollars, like $4 billion or something like that. And yeah, they've made like movies that like they've made like one movie that was like okay apparently. I don't fucking watch Star Wars, but I just watch like Red Letter Media, which reviews it, right?
Yeah.
And I just see scenes of it, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like this is absolutely terrible. And the really mind-boggling thing is that they have the extended universe, which is just like really good writers writing like really tight stories revolving around characters inside the Empire, like usually Imperial officers or something. And those are really interesting, you know, not kind of like blow your tits off, but like the Star Wars theme makes them, you know, pretty damn good. So they're pretty damn good stories with like a really cool aesthetic. And they couldn't have just like adapted one of those stories or anything. They had to make like their own unique, interested, like unique quote unquote movie series. They couldn't have used like one of the fucking quintillion fan fictions or anything.
Yeah. But it's kind of like how there won't be a Half-Life 3 because, you know, that wouldn't be theirs. You know, they would have to build upon the previous generation. And even then, it would be like less similar because, you know, Half-Life is still made by the same company.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, like
Because like you hire the writers and they gotta get paid somehow, you know.
yeah, well, it's not really about like necessarily about having the same continuity of writers, because the thing that made the extended universe good is that it had way better writers than the original Star Wars. So they kind of they like establish background and good writing to prop up like the movies, which is like interesting. It's like, you know, having like a children's story, but the extended universe of that children's story is really hardcore and interesting. Also, I'd like to point out that fucking Frisia has 40 trade routes.
Frisia?
Frisia has 40 trade routes. AKA the guys up against the Netherlands right there.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant the province of Frisia.
Well, yeah, by extension, I suppose. But,
No, like literally the fish province.
Oh, right, no.
I mean, the earthenware province, you know.
Yeah.
It's known as a fish province.
Yeah. Yeah, so they have 40 trade routes. They're not using a lot of them. So,
No.
but they have them. They've been investing heavily. Their population is still 90. Anyway, do you mind if we call it here?
Sure. Just finished another war. I need like 40 more cities, and I am.
Then you're a great power. Alright.
I think how much did my capital get? Yeah, I have 250 research right now in my capital.
I have like 108.
Yeah.
And I have exactly the same amount of civs as you, by the way.
Yeah, this academy is already good. I guess it is like, and I have now this is a bit cheating because I have an omen gives output with like 130. I would have 92 without. And Rome is producing about a third of my research. which has like been increasing because like it wasn't that high previously.
Yeah, yeah, like the thing produces half of my research, like a little bit more than half. Depends on Bengal. But yeah, I'm like technologically kind of poor, so I'm militarily quite strong. It'll let you surpass me in score, which is not that surprising.
Oh yeah, I'm back on top.
Yeah. Anyway, next time I'll probably invade Iberia because I've been like eyeing them up for like a fucking long ass time, but I've just been like playing Sim City. Also, note how much money I have in the bank.
Yeah, I noticed. I guess you got all the inventions, right? Okay,
All the ones that are important to me. But,
okay, I literally have this everyone because I'm like I'm not about to like find out which ones are good or not.
Yeah, no, like I like don't bother with like ones that I don't consider interesting, like that I don't consider.
What about naval recovery rate?
Yeah, no.
Alright. Well, see you later.
Later.